Welcome back to WJ Overland. It's been a while since our last video, but we're back with a few new videos in the can. This time around, we're out in Dove Springs for another annual Halloween adventure. So sit back and enjoy the Mojave Desert as the seasons start to change in this beautiful part of California. Today, we're back in Dove Springs in the Mojave Desert. We usually come out here about 3 or 4 times a year with a big group of friends. So I figured I'd bring my cameras along to see if I can capture anything cool. Now, we're not going to win any awards with this film, but I hope you enjoy it. Morning guys, we are back in Dove Springs. We're gonna do a nice long ride today to some beautiful scenery. So I think this one's gonna be a good one. So should be fun. You ready to rock and roll?
Ready to rock and roll.
First half of this trail is very fast paced. We're just trying to get across the desert to the other side of the 14 freeway. There's a big group today, and the first half of them already took off, so we're about a half hour behind. When you're working with a big group on an off-road adventure, it can be like wrangling cats in a bathtub. So you need to just relax and go with the flow. And as I said before, we come out here quite often. So a lot of this area is the same old, but I picked an area today that's a little further out, and I think everybody's gonna enjoy it. So we were roughly about a half hour behind everyone, making good time to catch up. But then Matt pinched his sidewall of his tire on a rock. So it looks like we're gonna have to do a little tire swap. Good boy. Well, get a quick flat, but I got my pit crew on the case. It looks like about a half hour change out. It worked. Matt's foot looks really safe under this sketchy jack right here. This is off-road approved, desert sealed. When you're out in the guff, in the rough, first thing you want to do is put on your thongs. You know what I always say, folks? Safety first. I'm getting it. I like they got the hazards on this. All the way down. It goes down and then down lower. Yeah. It goes up before it goes down. That was a quick change out. Yeah. Not too bad. Okay, now let's see if we can catch up to the other group. They're stopped at a spot that's definitely not the Narrows. So it's up to me to lead these ducks to some water. I don't know if you guys can hear us, but we can hear you. Okay, Jason, where are you? We're looking for the Narrows. Nobody here found the Narrows yet. All right, folks, we're going down. What we're doing is heading down into the Narrows where it gets narrow. We didn't film all the delays we had today, but we had that flat tire, then another friend was running out of gas, so we had to get them sorted out. Then locate the other group that had been sitting at the wrong location that I gave them. That was my bad. Now we're finally getting everyone to the destination that I was shooting for.
Jump out?
Got it. Yeah, doggy. That it? This is the Narrows. It's definitely worth the trip to check it out. It's not very long, but this canyon is very scenic and is a great stop for lunch. So if you're out in the Dove Springs area, put this on your list. You won't be disappointed. And once again, the group split up, mostly because we move a little too slow for the dirt bikes and the side-by-sides. But that's fine by me, because I'm looking forward to the sunlight that's going to start hitting up these canyons. It should be a real pretty drive back. You know, if you look hard enough, you can always find some really cool stuff out here in the desert. And I always rely on onX to locate some cool points of interest. Sometimes the destination's a bit far away, however, it's almost always worth the journey. You know, the cool thing is, wherever you go, it somehow becomes a part of you. And the best way to prove that is to go and check it out yourself. As we were climbing back out of the canyon, our buddy Justin, with the sun in his eyes, just didn't see a rock and ended up flipping over the bars and scuffing himself up pretty good. Should we leave you out, just start digging a grave, or what do you think?
Maybe the top.
That's it, man. We're just gonna put up a memorial for you. Let's go visit Justin by the Narrows. Oh, good Lord. Let me get some of that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's
Oh, dude.
That's good. I got a good one there.
Oh, yeah.
The other side. Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna sting for a while.
Yeah.
You're still gonna be able to make some good steak tonight, though, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, because otherwise we are burying you out here.
Most scary thing too. You're like, am I gonna be able to breathe again? Will it ever happen? I hope I can breathe again.
Yeah.
Everything broken.
Yeah, he's pretty scuffed up, but
Justin went down?
yeah.
We're doing a little trade out here right now. After Justin had a good little fall, Pat is stepping in and riding us back home.
Oh man, you hate to see people get hurt. I used to get hurt all the time on dirt bikes, but now I'm completely happy here in my cozy little couch on four wheels. So this is the weekend before Halloween. We're all supposed to get back to camp and get into costume. But the sunsets in the desert are almost always amazing. So we're gonna cruise back slow and soak it all in before it's over. And as luck would have it, we get to drive through a beautiful canyon at the perfect time of day. Fall season into winter is all about the desert. Tons of Southern Californians caravan all the way out to the Mojave Desert. They circle up their RVs and trailers for an off-road adventure. It's a great place to get everyone together for a weekend and just enjoy each other's company. And we've been doing this since we were kids. And well, these kids are probably going to be doing the same thing with their kids. Isn't it crazy what a sunset will do to an area? We drove through here earlier, and it was nice, but just look at all those colors on the rocks and the mountains lighting up during this sunset. This time of year in California, the day and nighttime temperatures start to drop, letting you know that the warm days of summer have come and gone. And tonight, it feels like it's gonna be chilly. And after a long day of off-roading, it's gonna be real nice to hang out by the fire. And last night, we saw some fireworks coming from the next campsite over. So hopefully they save some for tonight. All right, well, we've had a hell of a day so far. We had the dogs got sick, flat tire. Justin might have broke every last bone in his body. Just kind of like one of those things. The sun was in his eyes and boom, it just kind of went over. Oh yeah, and Mike and Christina, they ran out of gas, so they had to get back early. So we've had some stuff happen today. So yeah, it's been an adventure for sure. There's always something different every trip. The next few weeks, we're gonna head out and do a few overlanding trips, and I'm really looking forward to getting back to the pine trees. So keep an eye out for those. And if you enjoy our adventures, hit the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you don't miss anything. And as I said, not every trip can be an epic adventure, but we want to try to keep going as much as we can and take you guys along for the ride. But now it's time to get back to the campsite and make some dinner and enjoy the rest of the night here in Dove Springs. As much as I want to be off-roading constantly, it's really nice to see everyone together laughing and enjoying themselves around the campfire, especially seeing the kids run around all excited to get their costumes on. Oh, and that other campsite? Yeah, they saved the best for last. That checks off another fast weekend in my life. They're going quick. I suggest you get out there and enjoy as much of this life as possible. Because in the end, you won't remember all those meetings you sat through. You'll remember stuff like this. Next time on WJ Overland, we're heading up to the Sequoias through Jawbone Canyon. And if you haven't been there yet, then you're definitely going to want to keep an eye out for this next one. And we want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you back here on the next one.